I'm here to invite you all to my ordination. July 5th, 3 p.m., right here in the SPSA sanctuary. I want you all to come because I did not get to this milestone alone. I was a freshman in college when the United Methodist Church voted to ban queer people from ministry, the very same year that I came out as a lesbian. I had planned to pursue ordained ministry, but I gave it up in that moment because I did not see a way forward. That was 40 years ago. And that's 40 actual years, not 40 biblical years. I went on to do other things with my life. Now, don't worry, I am not going to go through my whole biography here. And one of them was to fight the codified discrimination of the church through Methodists in New Directions, MIND. So many of you sojourned with me through that work over the years. I left the United Methodist Church in 2019, saying in my resignation letter to the bishop, quote, "I can no longer put my time and energy into a church obsessed with its own self-interest while injustice around me rises like floodwaters. My call to follow Jesus is no longer compatible with my participation in the United Methodist Church." Close quote. I'm so very glad that when I had to leave the UMC, I never for a moment doubted that I could stay here at SPSA. You all have remained my church home. It took a few years away from the institutional church that had nearly beaten my faith out of me entirely for it to start to grow back. And into the space opened up by that departure came the old call to ordained ministry. But I knew that I could not go back to the UMC to be ordained. And so I started an ordination process with the church within a church movement. Now, this is the part where you're wondering, what the hell is church within a church? I'm about to tell you. Church within a church, like MIND, was one of the many dissident formations that grew out of the fight against the UMC's half century of discrimination against LGBTQIA+ people. Its signature contribution to the movement was to become an ordaining body, a fully formed credentialing entity that allowed people to follow their call outside the structures and the strictures of the UMC. I always recognized church within a church as a sibling organization to MIND, walking the talk, as MIND did, committed to exercising moral agency in the now and not some vague future when we finally change the unjust rules. And we did change those unjust rules, didn't we? Yes, we did. So when I set my sights finally, after these 40 years on ordination, I knew it would be with church within a church. I have not walked this long road alone. Indeed, there's no way I could have walked it alone. So many people, so many of you have walked it with me. The journey, the solidarity, the work, the relationships formed along the way that I cherish so deeply, all made me who I am today and brought me to this moment. So it's only fitting that you all join me in this final moment of formal recognition. July 5th, 3 p.m., right here. There's a web address in your bulletin with an RSVP link. Please RSVP so we have enough food. I look forward to celebrating with all of you. Thank you.
July 5th can't come soon enough.